This is a story about how I found a base on 6B6T with the use of ChatGPT and Minecraft waypoints. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It all started on the 4th of November when the Troll 2001 decided to join VC and stream his screen, in which I started watching. I then realized he had waypoints enabled, and one of those waypoints was set only 700 blocks away from his base, which would be a huge mistake, especially if he were to go to other locations such as spawn, while still having waypoints enabled. So I started looking at his waypoints he had set. First, he had two waypoints set. One was his death waypoint, and the other one was the waypoint he had set only 700 blocks away from his base. At first I thought I could use the death point, as I thought I knew the location of it. Long story short, I had no clue where his death point was. So how did I find Troll's base? Well, I just waited until he went to other known locations, and then accidentally looked at his waypoint set at his base, which was easier than expected. While Troll was streaming, he decided to go hunting for a few items. I then told him to just teleport to me since I could give him a few shulkers of those exact items. I wanted to get him to a known location I could easily use without any issues to try and track his base coordinates down with. As soon as he teleported to me, he accidentally looked directly at his base waypoint, which leaked which quadrant it was in and how far his base was away from spawn, which was a start. I needed Troll to look at his base waypoint at least two more locations, which was unexpectedly easy, as he went to his old Grief spawn base, which I had access to, and then he proceeded to go base hunting on stream with coordinates on. So I just used whatever coordinates he was at whenever he looked at his base waypoint. By this point in time, I had 3 points and 3 distances to use to find Troll's base. This is where ChatGPT came in. ChatGPT did all of the math related to the triangulation part. I gave it coordinates, distances, and the quadrant, and I got within a 20,000 block radius, or so I thought. I then went to the coordinates I was provided, with the use of Atlas, which made my journey extremely quick. I then searched a good 1.2 thousand chunks before thinking I might actually be off further than I thought it was. I then chose to try and make the points and distances even more exact, which got me a location that was around 35,000 blocks away from where I was currently searching. I flew through the nether to get me to that location, and then I continued to search for a few more hours. I was getting to the point of falling asleep as it was around 2 AM, and I thought, maybe it's somewhere between the two locations. I started flying towards the other location via overworld, when I found a large jungle, and as I knew the base was in a sparse jungle, I decided to search every jungle I came across, including that large one I stumbled upon. As I searched the jungle, I was thinking, it was probably just another one of those smaller type jungle biomes, which was when I found loaded chunks that I didn't load. That was the moment I realized I had just found the base I was looking for 4 days.
How did you find it, and why?